Give me a minute. I'm just waiting for everybody to get on it real quick. And we're going to start talking about this whole food stamp mess because it's killing me how people are talking about it in crazy ways and they're making it seem like, oh, food stamps. Oh, people should get off of food stamps. This and the third. I'm sitting there saying to myself, wasn't you was on food stamps? Didn't I grow up and see that you and your whole family and your whole generation was on it? So why are you frowned upon it now? Why are you helping rich people? It's like you doing a bidding for rich people. Like rich people are paying you to fight your own people because it's so stupid at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, food stamps is for everybody. And they keep on saying, oh, you want handouts. It's not handouts because it's entitlement. And the reason why I say it's entitlement because everybody pay taxes. You know, if you got a little job or big job, you still paying taxes, right? You're paying to the government system, right? So if you need some additional help, you need some benefits, I don't see a problem with that. I understand that y'all talk about, oh yeah, well there's people out there that take advantage of the system and stuff like that, and I get it, but that's not everybody's situation, so you shouldn't hold yourself to everybody's situation. That's just some people. So that's the problem I have, you know. Just give me a minute, I just want to get the whole crew up in here. There's a few people I want to get to join this live real quick. Just give me a minute. Hopefully I don't take too long. You know what I'm saying? Let's not take too long with this matter. Shit's running. Computers, right? It'd be funny. I had to notify everybody that, hey, listen, we out here, we on this, you know, right now. So it takes time for people to come on my live, you know. So I just want people to come on so I can talk about this subject matter because it touches home. You know, it touches home, and the reason why I say it touches home because I received food stamps one day when I was younger, you know, and I'm not hating on anybody that get food stamps now, but it seemed like I'm by myself. It seemed like a lot of people is, oh, you shouldn't get food stamps. Oh, that's handouts. Why the hell y'all repeating rich people talking points? Because when you look at it, it's rich people that talk crap about food stamps. And if you're not getting your information from them, then why the hell you sound like you have the same talking points as them? So obviously you're getting some information from the very same people that don't want your people to have any kind of benefits at all. Because with American people, we should have some type of benefits. There's no way we should not have benefits. Like, I don't understand this. Like, this shouldn't even be an argument. You know, yeah, there's waste, what they call it, waste, fraud, and abuse, where you got some people taking advantage of the system, but that's not everything. And me in my personal job as a public servant, I get to see everyday people work hard, bust their ass, and need a little help from the government. I don't see no problems with that. Not everybody's sitting home eating bonbons and all that stuff. I remember the welfare system was a lot more relaxed back in the days where you could sit home. You know, some people watch soap operas all day long and eat bonbons and eat whatever they like, chocolate, and you know what I'm saying? That was back in the days, but the situation changed. You know, it's a lot more significant now where in order to get the benefits, you have to like work or you have to have some type of disability issue. So if you got a disability problem, then it's understandable that you're home because you don't have the mental capacity to work at a job, which I'm okay. Now, the question I got to ask you guys is, are you comfortable with the wealthy getting your tax money, your tax dollars, or you're comfortable with your own, you know, people that's below you, you know, working class, or below working class? I'm talking about like people that don't have that much finances. Are you comfortable with them getting help? Because I don't know about you, I'd rather my money go towards the poor than the rich. You know what I'm saying? The rich got more, you know, some of these rich people got more money, they didn't even know what to do with it. And what kills me is that you guys get up on here, none of you guys are millionaires, and even if you're millionaires, you're not 100 millionaires, you're not 200 millionaires. So why is it that y'all fighting about these programs that's supposed to help the American people, and then you got a government that's taking your money and giving it overseas to you know, so much for America first, right? But that's a whole different issue. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just basically talking about food stamps, how it's important. I know it saved a lot of people back in the days. I remember back in the days, I don't know how old you guys are, I'm in my 40s. I remember we used to have the food stamp, the picture, the food stamp, but we used to rip half of the food stamp we had at the corner store, and that's like considered 50 cents if you have a dollar food stamp. I remember all that. I come from that era. You know, when we had physical food stamps before we had the EBT card that everybody comes to know, EBT, and it's needed. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that you can, if you got a family, you got 3, 4, 5 kids, and you have a hard time supporting them. This is what it's for. Oh, that hoe shouldn't have. And this is the issue. The other issue I have too, when people are like, oh, she shouldn't have mad different baby daddies. She shouldn't have mad different this. But yet, she's probably one of those women that trusted every man that she was with, and it just didn't work out. But they had a kid together. So now she's a bad person. You know, it's funny how we always put it on the woman, but no man takes no accountability. Why? Because they don't have the baby themselves. But men take accountability for these situations too. You know, I understand that food stamps could cripple people in the sense that back in the days, I remember where they had a whole welfare system that back in 73, I think it was, if you had no father in your home, we'll financially support you by paying your rent and also giving you food stamps and stuff like that. So I know that they got a stigma from back in the days where the government supposedly was overreaching by giving too much, helping too much to divide households. Because to me, in my opinion, and this is opinion, alleged, I think the government at that time, because of the world that we was living in, was trying to divide black households. And if I'm wrong, then why did they deindustrialize all the factory jobs all over America, where all the inner cities at? Back in the 60s, they had those as factories. Just go into any inner city that you're in right now, pretty much almost all over America, they outsourced it. But if I'm wrong, if you look at a lot of these inner cities, they got big factories, abandoned factories and stuff like that. Just know that those was factories that was manufacturing a lot of goods right here in the States. And a lot of black men and women actually had factory jobs, you know. It was good salaries, good benefits. And back then, if you want to build this trade skill, you didn't have to go to school like college for it. You can go right to high school and get your builder's trade. You can become an HVAC, you become a plumber, electrician right in high school. They changed all that stuff. You know, now they made it so you have to go to college or some type of school independently from high school. You know, and it's sad. So, like I said before, food stamps is needed because I remember my family, and I know a lot of people can remember their family, where you was happy when the first of the month came. Now you can go get, in some cases, get the welfare, you know, the government cheese. They used to come out with the big block of cheese. I used to take that too. I love it. That cheese tastes good, man. And then the no-frills cereal. Hey, I was just happy to eat, man. I was humble, you know. I remember those days. You know, the powder milk, I would never, to this day, I would drink my cereal with water. I would never, that powder milk was so disgusting. I remember when you run out of regular milk and you try to take that powder milk, you're like, you know what, let me try this powder milk. You're like, oh, this is disgusting. I was like, this is just not a substitute, it's trash. And then you try to drink it with water, you're like, oh, eat your cereal with water, you're like, oh, this is gross too. But those was the days, you know, and food stamps helped a lot of households. And a lot of people that's on my post, you don't have the leg to stand on if you receive some type of SNAP benefits, or if you get Section 8, or if you get any kind of social programs. How dare you? How dare you frown upon other people that need it right now in 2025? Not everybody's doing good. I get sick and tired of my own people. I'm not concerned about everybody else, but I'm really concerned about my own people, because it seems as though we the biggest hater of each other. So it's like, all right, I made it out the hood, I make a few dollars. So now we look at other people. Oh, why you didn't do it? Oh, you still on the food stamps. Oh, you got no ambition. You have no goals. No, not everybody have the same skill set. Not everybody's meant to lead the hood. You know what I'm saying? The hood is not an environment where it's making it easy for everybody to get their shit together to leave. There's a lot of programs right now that a lot of people don't even know exist on the books, because they don't like to promote all this stuff because they have to pay for it. But nevertheless, social programs are needed, you know what I'm saying? It's needed. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna make it. And then think about it like this. We'll just give you a classic example. What happens if you just so happen to get laid off from your job? What are you gonna do? and your safety net runs out, because it could run out. If you got thousands of banks and you feel like you got a cushion, but what happens when that cushion runs out? You're gonna be running down to the welfare line, right? You're gonna need to hope to get benefits, emergency food stamps, maybe some rental assistance or housing assistance somehow. So you could never talk shit about anybody that's on a social program, because you could be one paycheck away from being right back where you started. You know what I'm saying? Always be humble about the position you're in right now. And don't use these rich people talking points talking about as handouts. Nobody never talk about the federal government giving out subsidies and benefits for rich people. Have you ever noticed that when they talk about it's raised tax? Like, for example, I consider myself middle class, right? Let me see. And yeah, exactly. Thank you, Star. We damn sure don't need no goddamn ballroom. $250 million. This is what our government is doing with our money. Ripping down a historical building and fucking things up right now. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need $1 billion going to foreign countries. And that's why I said we need to really evaluate what's going on right now and stop fighting each other, because I get sick and tired of us fighting each other. I post something and then people want to attack it and say, people need to do for themselves. Fuck are you talking about? If I'm paying taxes and if I need a little damn help, I should get some damn help. Let me see. And it says we need to take care of our citizens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I didn't vote for Donald Trump, and I didn't really support his policies. But when he said America first, all right, come on, let's do America first right now. Come on, let's do America first. It don't look like America first right now. It don't feel like it to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing something, but it doesn't feel like America first. Yeah, it's always class division. And the greatest weapon that the rich do against the poor is have us fighting each other. They do an amazing job at that. They're freaking magicians. All they do is get us to fight each other's back and forth. While we sitting there arguing with each other, they sit back laughing with their new extra subsidy that the government gave them. Because remember, they get handouts too. What they used to call it. I remember even Barack Obama, I was kind of mad at him because he mentioned it before. Respect about Barack Obama. I got much respect for him. But when he mentioned about giving money to the top and it trickle down to the poor, it never works. What they call trickle-downomics? It never works. What's one of the statements he said before that I didn't like? He said, rising tides lift all boats. Bullshit. It's supposed to. But also look at the SNAP benefits. Right now, it looks like we're in a critical time where a lot of states is about to fall back on SNAP benefits because the government shut down right now. And the sad part about it, it just doesn't, remember, when y'all think of SNAP benefits, it just doesn't affect the poor. It also affects business owners. It also affects supermarket owners, bodegas. They all rely on this because with our food stamps and our SNAP benefit program, we're able to buy stuff at these bodegas. It helps sustain the bodegas. It helps sustain supermarkets. So it's not just poor people that need extra help lose. Everybody fucking loses. Businesses lose from this. This is a lose-lose all the way. And it would be nice to see our government, do executive order right now. Our government, our president, do executive order right now that's saying that SNAP benefits is going to be continued regardless of the government shutdown. Because even with the government shutdown, I believe, and I could be wrong, he could still do executive orders. So there's some executive orders to be done right now. Right now, you hear a lot of federal personnel is not being paid right now because their last paycheck, I think, was the 15th. I believe he has the power of the executive order. I could be wrong, and somebody could research it later and find out if it's true, but I believe he can still do executive order right now. Let me see, the president, cause he's damn sure. Yeah. I wanna be divisive and say, he really ain't our president. He really ain't operating as a president. He's a president of every other country, it seems like. It sure feels that way. But right now, he got the opportunity to change everything around. And just remember, this government shutdown was caused due to the fact that everybody ACA on Marketplace for your health insurance is going to expire in December. So the end of December, and I'm pretty sure everybody already seen letters saying that the premium is going to increase by triple. Some people is going to be kicked off their insurance, And some people ain't gonna be able to afford the insurance, because think about it, if you're already paying a couple of $100 a month right now, and let's say if it goes up by triple, how many people you know can pay $900 a month in health insurance? So it's gonna be a lot of people kicked off their insurance because of situations like that. People thought that it only affect Medicare and Medicaid recipients, but no, it affects everybody, almost everybody, 17, 20 million people. You know, affect a lot of people with private insurance and stuff like that. So just know that this is a damning time for us right now, and they don't need to be cutting off no SNAP benefits, because people have a right to eat, you know. So I think it's very important, and I think everybody dropped the ball when they're talking about, oh, screw the benefits, screw this and screw that. No, these benefits, these social programs are needed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't rich. Think about the wealthiest people in America. The bottom 1% owns like more than what? They own 40 or 50%, almost 50% of the wealth of the whole entire country. And you talking about a handful of people that you can damn near count on your fingers. That's not fair. Because think about it. At some point, how much money do you need to have? You know, how many billions you need? Think about it. To me, I think it's a mental health to be a billionaire. I think it's a mental health issue. Because at some point, how much money do you need? You got more money than you know what to do with it. So you put money over here, you put money over here, you invested money over here for what? You got enough money that your generation can survive, and all they have to do is just continue to spend and go shopping crazy, and they never gonna be able to blow that money. So at some point, it's unfair that people like that can live so comfortable, where New Yorkers, and without us, remember, we the consumers, we the reason why they're billionaires in the first place, because we decided to stop spending. It affects everybody. So just know that this whole situation with this government shutdown, especially with the SNAP benefit program, it affects everybody, man. It may not affect me directly because I'm not on the program, but it affects family members, friends, and people I know, people I love and care about. It affects them, and I'm very concerned about it. So you should be concerned. You should have a heart. And if you know you came from the poor, you came from the hood, how dare you look back at people that's behind you and say, they should try to have higher ambition to get off SNAP benefits. No, that's not how it works. Everybody can't. Everybody's not in a position to. Just remember where you started at. You got SNAP benefits, some people got rental assistance. This is what the government's supposed to do. And you still, and think about it, a lot of people is paying taxes. It's not like all these people are just collecting all these benefits and nobody's paying taxes. No, the hood pays a lot of damn taxes. Now it depends on what agency is responsible for managing the budget to be able to put back into those neighborhoods. But the reason why the poor neighborhoods are poor is because they're not allocated the proper necessary funding to make things better. You want the hood to be better? Put more necessary funding into the hood. Make the edge of the school system much better so kids can learn. That's what you got to do. You got to educate the people so they can do better. Because if you know better, you can do better. And teach people stuff. You know what I'm saying? People are not learning. The hood is like a war zone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just seeing how they can get out of it, or some people stuck in it. So our government is responsible, you know, and they need to do something about this. If we paying money, then in the case that, all right, you want to stop. You want us to stop wanting to get SNAP benefit programs and all this shit. How about stop taking taxes from us then? Because it goes both ways. Our taxes supposed to be paying for the necessary programs that we need in the hood. But it's crazy because look what our government is doing right now, spending $250 million on this. I posted something. I want you guys to look at it on my Facebook. I posted something that was crazy, showing the breakdown of the money is being spent. Now, do you believe that $250 million is coming from private investors that's going to, and along with our president, is going to invest into that ballroom? I call bullshit. I call bullshit. But if it's true, hey, but a ballroom shouldn't be something to be focused on right now. We should be focused on American people and what we can do for us. You know, what can our government do for us? You know? And I pray, you know, it's scary, but I pray that this government does a 360, a 180, and say, you know what, let me make a different approach. Let me start helping American people. Because to be honest with you, I could care less if our president is benefiting all kinds of ways, making all kinds of money. All right, fine, get your money, do what you gotta do, get your hustles going, fine. I could care less about that. But give some money towards our way, to form a programs or something. something. Make things better for the American people. You think I care if he gets an extra couple of $1 billion in office while he's in office? No, I don't care about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's rich people shit. I could care less about that. But help the hood, man. Help the neighborhoods. You know? But I'm gonna let you guys go. I only wanted to make this video 20 minutes. But I just want to talk about a few things, you know what I'm saying? And I hope this video was good, and I hope you like it. Click like and subscribe. Support us on Awareness Academy 401, at which we film on Fridays. Please check us out. Share this video with your friends and family, you know, and give me your feedback, you know. Would you disagree with it? That's fine. We can disagree. You know, I'm not here to say, how dare you disagree. No, I understand we're going to have some disagreements, but I'm just stating I would like to call facts, and I just want you guys to agree with me, that's all, because it's just sad to see us fight each other like this. Thank you, people. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, because when I was watching my comments and see how people comment on my posts, I'm like this. My heart, I was just trying to rip through the damn freaking computer. But I'm gonna let you guys go. You know, everybody take it easy and God bless, man, and be safe out there, and take it easy.